Hi everyone! I just wanted to go live today and offer a few free healing because I know a lot of people are going through some things, and I thought, well, what I can do is offer free sound healing. And I really wanted to work on transcending fear. And if you don't have fear, we can work on grief, sadness, any other emotional problems that you have. We'll be cleansing and balancing each chakra as well today. So I really want to work on chakra clearing and balancing. And what I want to talk about are, well, what is a chakra? And a lot of people know what a chakra, what each energy centers are. But for those of you that don't know, I call them chakras just because it's easier, and that's what I learned as a pranic healer. But chakras are basically energy vortexes that kind of go horizontal this way. We have an energy vortex or life force, right, that comes from above like this. And we also have energy vortexes that come horizontal. So if any of that is congested or depleted, that's when we have ailments or diseases. So what I want to do today is use pranic healing and my sound healing to clear away each chakra, to clear and balance each chakra, and hopefully that will help every one of you. So we'll start out with fear. So for those of you that are experiencing fear or stress or anxiety right now, just take a deep breath in and just close your eyes. The breath work is really important. That's key and fundamental. And also in pranic healing, we learn the importance of breath work. So just even breathing in through your nose really slowly, and then exhaling out of your nose really slowly. And that really calms the nervous system, and it actually kicks up the parasympathetic nervous system, which is the fight or flight. It calms down the sympathetic, which is the fight or flight, and it actually kicks in the parasympathetic, which is calm and relaxation. So let's do a few deep breaths from your nose. And closing your eyes, and just put your hand on your heart. And that should also just instantly calm your nerves. Just by nature, it really calms down the nervous system. And as far as fear, anxiety, stress, feel where that feels in your body. And if it's in your heart, your chest, kind of notice where it is and put your hand on that area, and then just close your eyes and allow the sound to just wash it all away. That's what the sound has the ability to do, is it has the ability to actually break the energy up at the cellular level. So just close your eyes, identify where you might be feeling that emotion, whether it be fear, sadness, grief, or anger. Just take a deep breath in. Close your eyes, feel into that, and we'll just infuse it with a lot of sound to dissolve, disintegrate it, and transform it back to love, back to peace, back to calm. Deep breath in and release and let go of any emotion that no longer serves you, that you don't want to carry anymore, any physical ailments. Just allow that pain or anything you have to just wash away. Release and let it go. And now we'll just go through each chakra. So we'll start out with the root chakra, which is around your tailbone, and so we'll start cleansing the root chakra, which has to do with fear and survival and safety. So the more we have that clear and balanced and energized, the more stable and grounded you'll feel. So let's start out with that. So I'm going to start out with cleansing and purifying the you don't see me, but I'm kind of doing this Scoopy. This is the pranic healing, cleansing, energizing, clearing all. Ooh, I'm getting there's, we'll clear cords as well, all disharmonious cords, not the love cords. So we'll start out with clearing any and all cords in your root chakra. So I also have a salt water right here, which is really good for dissolving energy. So we're going to dissolve and disintegrate all negative cords and put it in that salt water. So if you're watching this on replay, no worries, it'll be just as effective. So I'm just going to clear all negative cords, disharmonious cords right now out of everybody that's watching, out of the root chakra. Clearing away all congestion, or if it's depleted, we'll just cleanse that away as well to energize and purify. I'm just going to energize, cleansing away all fear, anger, resentment. Take a deep breath in and let it all go. We clear it with intention, dissolving all negative cords, disharmonious cords between you and anyone. We'll do a little forgiveness prayer. Please help everybody forgive their parents, their mother, their father, any friends and family members. Please help them all forgive each other, forgive themselves, bless each other, bless themselves, be at peace with each other, be at peace with themselves throughout all time, space, dimension, and reality, known and unknown. Please and thank you, please and thank you, please and thank you. Okay, and then we're going to just energize the root chakra. I'll do 3 rounds of Om to just ground and stabilize. Om. 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 Now we'll move up into the sacral chakra or the sex chakra, the second chakra, where it's about relationship, money, and also your immune system, the digestive tract. So part of it. So let's cleanse and purify, removing all negative cords, dissolving, disintegrating all negative cords, disharmonious cords out of the sacral chakra. And cleansing and purifying. All unworthiness. I'm also feeling like unworthiness is coming up in people's sacral chakra. So cleansing and purifying and dissolving all unworthiness, undeservedness. So you can feel valued and you can have more worthiness, or you could feel more worthy and deserving of anything in life. So clearing away old unconscious programming of unworthiness and undeservedness. And replacing it with worthiness, deservedness, and I am. I am whole and complete exactly as I am. I am powerful exactly as I am. I am valued. And I value myself and self-love. So we'll put all that in there. cleansing and purifying your sacral. And energizing. And we'll also ground this and solidify this with 3 ohms. Transforming everything back to peace, calm, wholeness, and love. Moving on to the navel chakra. This is a pranic healing chakra center, separate from the solar plex. So we're going to do the navel chakra. Cleansing all negative cords, dissolving, disintegrating all negative cords, all negative, deeply buried, deeply hidden cords. Whew. There's a lot of negative cords in here related to parent, like mother or father, more likely mother. So all negative cords. Again, we're keeping the love cords between you and your mother, but let's dissolve, disintegrate any negative cords you might have towards your mother, alive or not. It doesn't matter. Dissolving, disintegrating all relational cords with your mother. Negative, disharmonious cords with your mother, just keeping the love. And we'll do a forgiveness prayer specifically for the mother. Please help everybody forgive their mother forgive them. Please help them all forgive each other, forgive themselves, bless each other, bless themselves, be at peace with each other, be at peace with themselves throughout all time, space, dimension, and reality. I don't know if you felt that shift, but there's a lot more peace and calm now coming in to your navel chakra. So this is a huge deal if anyone's struggling with mom issues. This is a really good one. And you can always watch this over again and just do this part if you need to. But I'm feeling a deep sense of calm and peace coming down now. So allow that to come in through your navel chakra. Bringing more peace, harmony, and calm in your navel chakra. Moving on to the solar plex, we'll just do front and back all at the same time. Again, dissolving. This is where your emotions usually sit or get trapped in. Fear, resentment, anxiety, sadness, grief, all that. So we're just going to cleanse and purify all that. Take a deep breath in. And with intention, let it all go. Again, dissolving all negative cords in your front and back solar plexus. Disharmonious cords that no longer serve you. We're going to ask that to be dissolved, disintegrated right now. Cleansing and purifying any congestion. Usually these two are, I've never seen anyone's front back solar plexus depleted. Most of the time they're usually congested because we carry, especially if we don't allow our emotions, we tend to stuff it and carry it in there. So the more you can actually allow your emotions to come through and feel it and allow it to flow, that's actually a healthier way to live. So we're going to clear out all congestion and or depletion out of the front back solar plexus with electric violet light, which is that violet flame that people know about. So we're going to dissolve, disintegrate with electric violet light, the front and back. So I'm doing this cleaning and scooping. If you see me moving around, that's what I'm doing. This is the pranic healing technique that I'm using. It's super effective of clearing out the front and back solar plexus. It really gets to the deep parts. Sadness, a lot of sadness, I feel. So who's ever going to get on this call in the future, I can tune into everybody's energy. So there's sadness that I'm feeling, a lot of sadness. And it could be the collective too, where, we're all grieving, right? Grieving not being able to go out. And when you see me go like this, I'm throwing the energy into the salt water, just so that you know what I'm doing. There's a lot of sadness and grief maybe over the loss of freedom to be able to go out as freely as possible. So we may be clearing this out of the collective as well. So all sadness, release and let go of all sadness. Ooh, I'm also sensing shame. Anywhere you might be carrying shame, we forget that we carry shame here. When think about it, when you feel shame, what do? The physical body gestures, like when you feel ashamed or when you feel shame, you go like this, kind of get stuck in that front back solar plexus, which is here. I'm sorry, I didn't share where each energy center was, but I'm hoping that you know where it is or have a rough estimate. And I kind of shared a little bit as I was going. So yeah, shame, that's what I was picking up. There was a lot of shame in here. People carry shame in this front back solar plexus. So let's clear any guilt, shame. Just take a deep breath in and let go of all that shame that you carry, known and unknown, unconscious, conscious from childhood. A lot of these patterns and energies that get stuck are from childhood that you completely forgot about, but that's still in your energy field. So clearing all shame. Shame and guilt. And then we'll go to resentment and anger later. But let's clear all shame and guilt. Take a deep breath in. There we go. I definitely feel it shifting out of people. So whoever, gets on here later on, there's no time and space. So yeah, you're going to feel so much lighter once that shame gets dissolved, disintegrated, and released, letting go of all that shame, knowing that there really, there shouldn't be anything to be ashamed of. We're always doing the best we can at every given moment. So forgiving yourself. So let's do a self-forgiveness. Please help me forgive myself throughout all time, space, dimension, and reality, known and unknown. Please help me find inner peace, inner healing. Please help me to love myself, to bless myself. Please and thank you, please and thank you, please and thank you. And I might spend a little bit longer on the front and back solar plexus, because this is usually where a lot of the congestion is. So I'm getting that we're going to spend a little bit longer here, because I really want to be thorough with the cleansing and the purification. I'm going because I could feel as the name of my business, Angelic Sound Therapy. Obviously, I'm not doing this alone. It's I have my angelic team with me, and I'm hearing them actually clearing and cleansing and purifying and saying, yes, please spend a lot of, longer on the front back and on the solar plexus. So I'm kind of getting a confirmation from them, and they're also here. I'm not doing the healing, they're doing the healing. So I'm just going to I've already called on them before I started the live. So we're just going to call on them again, and the Elohim, all the holy master saints, to help with the healing and the cleansing and purifying of the front and back solar plexus, especially shame and guilt, which is so prevalent in our society. you let that go, you have more confidence, more inner peace, more groundedness. So let's have all that. There we go. And we're going to replace that with more love, self-confidence, peace, inner peace. And again, that I am, I know who I am, that inner knowing of who you are, and being really, for lack of a better word, proud, but not from the ego state, but just really being confident and self-assured. So we're going to bring that energy in. Woo! Feels much better. I hope you guys feel it. Whew. A little bit more. I'm getting guided to do a little bit more. Maybe 5% left. Cleansing and purifying. I'm really doing the back solar plexus right now. Dissolving all negative cords. And so the back, I'm getting guided to clear and dissolve any negative cords that might be disharmonious between you and your father, because we did the mother in the navel. Now, any disharmonious cords between you and your father, again, the pure love will always remain, but we're just dissolving all negative disharmonious cords between you and your father, which I'm sensing in the back of people's solar plexus. So that just came up, so we're going to do that. So we'll do a forgiveness prayer between you and your father. Please help everybody forgive their father forgive them. Please help them all forgive each other, forgive themselves, bless each other, bless themselves, be at peace with each other, be at peace with themselves throughout all time, space, dimension, and reality. Known and unknown, please and thank you, please and thank you, please and thank you, please and thank you. I hope you guys felt that shift, or that where you can breathe a little bit better. So that was huge, releasing any negative ties between you and your father. Again, we're going to keep the love and the more expansion, that love relationship between you and your father. We're going to bring that in. To send your father, it doesn't matter if your father has passed or not passed, let's just send extra love to your father right now. Yep, thanking him for birthing us. I know our mothers birthed us literally, but for bringing us into this world. And anything else that you want to thank him for. Let's just flood our fathers with a lot of love. Peace, harmony. And any male figure in our lives, I think a lot of males could use love. If you can hear any male giggling right now, and from my feed, it's my son. So it's perfect timing. So I'm going to flood my boys with a lot of love and light as well as my own father. Thank you with the deepest of gratitude to all our fathers. And now I think we're ready to move on to the heart, where we'll thank our mothers from our heart space, which I think is perfect. So we're going to cleanse and purify. We're moving on to the heart chakra, cleansing and purifying the front and back at the same time. So we're going to cleanse and purify the front and back heart chakra, dissolving any negative cords, any relational cords, siblings, dissolving any cords, negative cords with friendships, friends. We'll just do it now. And this is where the anger and resentment, usually we find it in the back of the heart. So any anger and resentment you're carrying towards anyone, just take a deep breath in and release and let it go. So releasing any and all anger and resentment. Release and let that go. Releasing all anger and resentment toward anyone. Just let that go as much as you can, knowing that it does not serve to hold on to it. And sometimes you have to actually express it to let it go. So that's okay to be like, oh, and get all that emotion and that anger and resentment out. The first way to release it is actually acknowledge that it's there, right? A lot of us, we just like, no, everything's fine. And then we just stuff it and it gets stuffed back there. So what we want to do is actually acknowledge it first and know that it's there, and then you can let it go. So we're not having any judgment towards anger and resentment. You know, sometimes we have every right to feel that anger and resentment. And if you're feeling it, obviously something wasn't in alignment with your truth. So we don't judge any emotion as good or bad or anything. We're just clearing it out of your field so that you feel lighter and you can be more yourself, which is that pure state of love. So this is what all this clearing is, so that you can feel more of that love and that peace and that calm. So there we go. Someone's definitely releasing some anger and resentment. I feel that. So release and let all that anger and resentment go, because I felt it go whoop out of the head, whoop, like that. And that's what usually happens when you release and let go of anger and resentment. It kind of like goes out for the top. So definitely felt that. Good job releasing in all anger and resentment, known and unknown, because a lot of it could be unconscious from way in the past that you forgot about. So we're just going to clear all that, and I'm just going to ask the angels to clear and heal all that. They can see it. So we're going to ask all that anger and resentment to be released and dissolved and disintegrated. Yeah, I'm also seeing some like a little bit of like black, just there again, no judgment, just a little bit of like dark energy in people's hearts. So which just means congestion. Yeah, congestion. So we're just going to clear. It kind of feels like heartburn to me. So whoever has this emotion where the anger and resentment has turned into heartburn, right? And if you think about it, heartburn, it's like, it's a burning sensation. And what is anger and resentment? It's a burning, right? It's kind of anger and resentment is like that burning. So if you're not expressing it and it gets trapped in your heart or in that heart chakra, it might show up as heartburn. So if anyone's ever thought about like, oh, I never thought about that. Oh, maybe that's why I have heartburn. I'm not saying all heartburns are related to that, but that's what I'm sensing right now is like whoever has this heartburn sensation, it's a lot of that anger and resentment from childhood. I'm getting like 8 years old, whoever maybe who's going to be watching this in the future. Yeah, I'm feeling like this like disorientation. So we're going to ask that to be removed, lifted, dissolved, disintegrated, all that anger and resentment. I'm just moving it through like this now. Out of that heartburn area so that you don't feel heartburn. Just dissolve, disintegrate it, release and let go of all that anger and resentment without judgment. And sometimes you have to feel it to release it. So that's okay. Any way that works for you. So I'm just going to ask the violet flame also to just transmute that instantly. Instant transmutation. Nothing has to take that long. I'm going to back off because it's going to, I know this sound is loud. should feel so much better. Whoever had that heartburn, whew, that should feel so much better. And also, we're going to now flood it. Now we're going to replace it with love, peace, harmony, and energize the heart chakra from the back. We always energize from the back. In pranic healing, we always energize the heart chakra from the back. It's safer that way. So we're going to energize and flood it with gold and light, peace, love, harmony, happiness, joy. We're going to flood your heart with all that yumminess and goodness. Yeah, I don't see the black stuff anymore. All I see is golden light, and I actually see like the angels dancing and going, yahoo, yippee. So I know this might sound a little weird or woo-woo, but I do work with the angels, so they're so super happy, and they're actually infusing that joy and happiness into your hearts, front and back. So just allow yourself to receive that like joy and giggliness, and I'm getting giggly and joyful. So allow that joy and giggliness and happiness to flood your heart. Yeah, I almost want to sing like hallelujah, hallelujah, or joy to the world. So it's that joy, that peace and joy. So allow that to come. Just take a deep breath in and bring that joy, peace, happiness into your heart, and see the angels, laughing and dancing in joy, and see that actually flooding your whole heart. Have them occupy your whole heart space, front and back heart chakra. And with this joy, love, and laughter, we're going to send love to our moms, whether they're, here on earth or they've passed. It doesn't matter. Their souls are eternal. So we're going to send this love, joy, bubbly happiness to our mothers. And of course, I feel Mother Mary, the Blessed Virgin Mary, out of religious context, just her presence and her love. I could feel that, so we're going to just receive her presence and her love right now. And we're going to also flood ourselves and our mothers with this love from our heart chakra. I'm actually being guided to sing Ave Maria, so I'll sing Ave Maria. Feel her presence. Oh, it's so beautiful. So feel her presence coming in, flooding your whole body, your spine, every cell of your body. You just never know what happens during these sessions. You kind of go with the flow. I was guided to do this, but I had no idea Mother Mary would be coming in and flooding herself with, flooding all of us, and with all this love and peace and joy, especially over the holidays. May every soul be blessed. We have a few more chakras, but yeah, just really receive her love, receive her presence. Allow her presence to merge with you, because we're one. We are all this love. We are all this beauty. We are all this gentleness. Yeah. And we're all this love. Thank you, mothers. And let's thank our mothers on that note. Thank you, Mother. All the mothers, all the mother figures, we thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. With the deepest of gratitude, we thank you. And let's just open our palms like this and just receive this love and allow it to fill your whole heart chakra. And once it fills your whole heart chakra, allow it to actually flood every other chakras and your whole body all the way down to your feet, anchoring this love all the way down to the center of the earth, flooding the earth with this love, peace, calm, joy, and happiness. May every person be blessed with this peace, joy, calm, and happiness. Every person without exception be blessed. May every person experience love, peace, calm, joy, and happiness without exception. Let's flood the planet with this love, peace, joy. I think the planet and everybody on earth can use a little love right now. So let's just be of service and flood the whole planet and everybody in it with this love, peace, joy. I like to use the word aloha. So be it, so it is. Thank you. Moving on to the throat chakra. This is where freedom of speech, expression, where we express ourselves. So let's just clean and cleanse and purify your throat chakra, dissolving any negative cords, any relational cords where you feel like there's certain people where you can't speak your truth or you can't speak up. Dissolve any of that. All that lack of confidence. Self-worth is also up here too, I'm sensing. So anywhere you might not feel like, you feel a little uncertain or have a little bit of that lack of self-worth, we'll dissolve and disintegrate that and bring in more worthiness, more self-love, more self-assuredness. I apologize if it's taking longer than than you thought. It's taking longer than I thought too. I thought I was just going to hop on for a quick 5-15 minutes, but I feel like this thorough deep cleaning is really necessary. So I'm just going to stay on until we feel it's complete. So thanks for hanging in for the people that are going to watch it in the future. And you can always fast forward or rewind to where you want to go in the future too. So I'll just keep this up, so no worries. Okay, oh, there, that huge shift. Okay, so energizing the throat chakra, and I'm just gonna ask the angels to infuse it, energize it, and we're gonna do 3 ohms. Om, Om. chakra with more love, more peace. Okay, now moving on to the Ajna chakra, which is our third eye. In pranic healing, there's the Ajna and the forehead, but since I know this is kind of dragging, so I'll do a combined Ajna and forehead. So we're going to dissolve any negative cords, and I don't know, I heard this thought that says, we're enjoying it, it's okay. So who's ever saying that, thank you. So we'll dissolve and disintegrate all negative cords in the Ajna and the forehead chakra combined. There we go. The angels are great. They'll do it instantaneously, quickly. And then we're just going to cleanse and purify. Yeah, so you guys have more intuition and that gift of sight and inner knowing. And also this is your will center, so you have more of a will to do things, right? Like, oh, I need to take action. That's this. So cleansing and purifying all that. Great. And usually these upper chakras are less congested. Not all the time, but in general, it's not as congested as like the solar plexus or the lower chakras. So it seems like we're getting it's all cleared, and we're going to energize it. Before we do the crown, I'm going to do the back head chakra right here. That's really important. People don't realize that. It's also related to eyesight. So if you have poor eyesight, we're going to clear any congestion in the back head right here. We're going to just dissolve any negative cords. Whew, yeah, there's someone that had a cord there and congestion. So I was guided to do that. So let's just clear, dissolve, disintegrate all congestion, all negative cords out of the back head chakra. This should also give you more mental clarity. Yeah. Also cleansing and purifying the pineal gland, which is very important. So anywhere your pineal gland may have calcified, we're just going to ask that to be reactivated. And decalcified now. Yeah. Okay. Whew, that should feel better. Also calming the amygdala. The amygdala in the brain, there's two little things called the amygdala, and that also, when it's expanded or enlarged, that means there's more fear in there and it causes more fear. So we're going to shrink that and harmonize the amygdala as well while we're at it, so you have more calm and peace. Whew, cleansing and purifying. Okay, and I'm getting to do a little bit more, so I'm going to spend a little bit more time here cleansing and purifying. And then there's someone had something that I needed to pull out, really. Okay, whew. There we go. Someone should be feeling a lot better. Whew. Okay. So you should actually, whoever energetically that pull was, clearing that congestion, you should start feeling a huge expansion in your head. So you might want to sit down if you're standing up, just to make sure you integrate that and just allow that expansion to happen. Energizing. Stabilizing. Okay, now we'll work on the crown. The crown usually is not too congested, but we're just going to clear any negative cords that might be in the crown. Dissolving, disintegrating. Yes, I'm getting yes. There are some cords in some people. So in the crown chakra, all dissolving, disintegrating, all negative, deeply buried, deeply hidden cords, negative cords, disharmonious cords. We're just going to remove it. I don't like to cut cords, so I'm not cutting them. I'm just removing them. So just to be clear, I am just removing the cords gently with love and light instead of cutting. So we remove it permanently from the root. Okay. And dissolving and disintegrating as well. So dissolving, disintegrating all negative cords. There we go. Whew, that was huge. Whoever had that. So your spiritual cord should be a lot bigger, like the normal average person's spiritual cord. If you don't meditate, is kind of like this. And the more you meditate, it gets bigger and bigger and wider. And then you have that divine guidance and, angelic assistance that we all have the power to bring in. So, yeah, let me just cleanse and purify a little bit more. There's not that much to do there, but something just really opened up and cleared. So that's really good. Okay, so that's complete. All the chakras are now cleansed and purified. So let's just cleanse and purify the spine, which I think is really important, and we'll end with that. So just take a deep breath in and see the spine being showered with love, light, dissolving any disharmonious energies. And we'll end with bringing hand on our hearts, bringing a lot of love from the universe, from the heavens, from the angelic realm and beyond, from Source, Creator, God, or whatever you like to call it, higher power. And bringing that energy in from our crown all the way down into our bodies, down into our feet, down into the center of Mother Earth, anchoring this love in. And so it is, so be it. Amen. Thanks, guys. I hope it helped. If you like more healing, please comment below, and I could do this on a regular basis, once every 2 weeks, once a week, once a month. If you like to comment and just let me know what you prefer, that would be great, so I can just cater to your needs, because this is for you guys. Thanks. Bye.